I'm not a swimmer, but my favorite scenes in the movie are you two in the water with the dolphins. Tell me, what is that like to swim with them?
Oh, it's so much fun. It's so magical in a way because those dolphins are such majestic creatures. And I was thinking about this last night actually. When you're with a dolphin, it's very loud because there's people talking and stuff. When you go under the water, it's very calm. It's very peaceful. All you can hear is basically the dolphin whistling and stuff.
I haven't even thought of that.
Yeah, it was just really, really fun.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on what it's like?
Oh, same. Just so incredible. Both of the dolphins are so gentle and majestic, and it was incredible to have that experience long term. Most people who get to swim with dolphins, it's for an hour maybe, but just to be able to work for hours every day was such an honor.
Some would say that Dolphin Tale, the first one, was somewhat magical. Were either of you nervous going into a Dolphin Tale 2 thinking, how can we top that?
No, I think...
we were so close with everyone.
I don't think we were trying to top ourselves. We were just trying to tell more of Winter's story.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, now that Hope was there, it wasn't really how do we create a story? I mean, it's just another true story.
Story fell into our laps.
Fell into our laps, and our chemistry was already so good as actors, just all of us as a cast, that we just really picked up right where we left off. I know Harry told Nathan, didn't we do the first one a week ago? Because we just
felt so easy.
Yeah, it felt very easy to
get
back
back into it. Yeah.
The stars of the film, of course, the dolphins. I have to go back to them. Your character in narration always questions whether or not a dolphin can do what humans do.
Right.
I'm really curious your take on how smart or how human-like you guys think they are.
Well, for me, I say in the movie that dolphins' brains are as complex as humans, so you got to treat them like you would a human. And I treat Winter just like I would treat anyone because
they're really cute together.
If you meet Winter and you get to interact with Winter, you really get to see how intelligent she is, how human-like her eyes can really tell a story.
That's true. Yeah, they're so fiercely intelligent. I wouldn't put it past them to feel some of the same emotions that we do.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that struck me as a father of a young girl and a young man, and also a Christian, was the way that the script and the storyline deals with young romance and the possibility of there being something. Just your thoughts, both of you, on how that was handled. It's like a touch means so much.
Oh, it was handled so tastefully.
Yes, yeah.
A funny thing, because once this interview comes out, the movie will probably be out, in the scene where the biggest, scene where we're like,
Hazel, Sawyer.
Today was when, I have the camera and I bump into him and, my hand's on his shoulder. I'm like, and Charles, the director, kept telling me, you need to look more surprised. You're anticipating it. I mean, which is really the hardest thing, to look surprised when you're not surprised on that kind of thing. And so I had the camera and I was like, fine, I'm just going to look in the camera lens, which was the worst idea ever because when Nathan bumped into me, I got a black eye from the camera lens. No. So romantic.
It's funny.
Tell me, for you guys, what was it like coming back to the set when it all started again? What was it like?
I was so excited because the bond at the end of the first movie with everyone, the cast, crew, even the dolphins, was really strong, really tight. We were tight with everyone, and it was like a 4-month family reunion on the second one because it was just, it just felt like we were with family.
Beautiful, beautiful. Did the dolphins remember you?
Everyone asks that. There's no way to tell. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. There were incredible things where they would remember, behaviors that Nathan did in the first movie with them and stuff like that. But, I mean, yeah, they give us special looks, so.
I like to think.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly,
yeah.
Real quickly before I let you go, compare the two stories. Do you have a favorite? Do you side more with the first story, or do you... or is it
I side with the second story.
I feel the second story is definitely stronger with individual characters.
Exactly.
The first one was, main focus was on Winter, which is important because
and
it's
the animals and our reaction to
the
the animals.
Yeah.
And the second one's more about, the interpersonal relationships between the humans. And then also, these beautiful creatures that we get to work with.